Everyone wishes they knew something that they didn't know before. So I'm here to give you some information from personal experiences that, well, I wish I knew when I first started out. It's only been a couple years, but you know, my business has grown a little bit and I really wish I would have known some of this stuff before. Well, find out. Well, to make money, you have to be confident in, well, asking for the money. And that's huge. One thing I was always worried about, you know, oh my gosh, how could I ask for $2,000 for a wedding? How can I ask $1,200 for a wedding or $500? That money was foreign to me. You know, getting that much for one job is insane because, you know, the typical job is $9.50 an hour, $10 an hour, all depending on where you're from, you know, what country and everything like that. But, you know, minimum wage, you know, average wage, everything like that. So asking for a large sum of money, that's really, really intimidating at first. But until you have some background, some work to show you could do with what you can do, then just that'll get you some confidence. You know, getting your work out there, showing that you are damn worth the money that you charge. You know, you charge a certain amount for a wedding, you charge a certain amount for events, engagements, portraits, headshots, because you need that amount. It's the cost of living and the cost of running a business. So it can be really intimidating to ask for a lot of money, but you have to do it if you want to make money. Your education, your skill will far outweigh your equipment. So that goes to the same old argument. If you buy the best, the biggest camera out there, if you spend $15,000 up front, does not mean you'll take great photos. You can give me, you can give any kind of professional, someone who knows what the hell they're doing, they have the eye for this art or anything, you can give them a beginner camera with a kit lens and they can produce something great, or even a point and shoot. Not every client is right for you. There will be difficult situations at meetings, at shoots that you have to deal with, and that's perfectly fine. You just have to learn what you could say to get them to understand your way, to understand why you're charging them this much or anything like that. But you always get the assumption as, oh, I have great work, everyone will want to work with me. No, there's going to be difficult times, there's going to be difficult things that you're going to have to run into that, well, it's just how it goes. Grow tough skin. If you're a wedding shooter, you understand this one. You got to follow the wedding timeline and you have to be a leader. You run the event. You and the videographers run what the hell is going on. The bride and the groom, they're just there for the day. They don't know the timeline and they're drunk, you know, after the reception and everything like that. So you are in control. You take the leadership role, have the timeline ready. Be like, okay, 2 o'clock, we got to go into the garden and get this shot. 2:45, we need mom and dad to come get some shots and everything like that. Photos, not shots. You know what I mean? So when I first started out, I always thought it was run by someone, you know, there's coordinators and everything like that. But majority of the time, they're not even at the freaking wedding. They just plan the thing and that's it. So keep that in mind. As the photographer, you are there, you run the show, not steal the show. You run the show, keep everything on track, hopefully, unless the makeup artist or the limo driver is late, which is very, very typical. So don't be late, limo drivers. A client's experience really outweighs your creativity, you know, something you really get from the shoot. Well, that's really true. I mean, you have a reputation to uphold and you have to fulfill your contract. You have to get them the shots that they wanted, even if they're the cheesiest things in the world. But you do it, you get it done, because a recommendation from your client, a testimonial, you know, a post on Facebook with your brand, your name, anything. If they blog, even better if they have a bigger following. If you get them to say something good about you, if you really blew them away, did what they asked, and you can still get your creative stuff too, that's really what's important than just saying, hey, I don't do this one thing and I won't do it for you. Lastly but not leastly, gear. I wish I knew what everything meant, what I needed exactly, so I didn't go out there and buy lenses just because I followed someone and that's what they recommended. I wish I knew why I needed a 70 to 300 lens when I first started out, why I needed the kit lens, or why I needed this 35mm, 50mm 1.8 prime. I didn't really know what it meant when I first started out. I just saw, you know, such and such photographer recommended it on YouTube. So I said, oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna go get it now. Does that make me great? No, that just means you're uneducated on, you don't know what the use was for, and it's really important. So it's something that you should, I wish I understood right away so I didn't lose money, I didn't barter money, everything like that. I wish I understood why I needed this reflector, why I needed this camera body, what it actually gave me when I really needed something minimal just to start learning. And then you grow from there. So there you go. There's some of the things I wish I knew when I just started out, and I'm sure I'll make, you know, another list, you know, down the line saying other things I can add. What else can you add to the list? Let me know down below in the comments. Give us a quick thumbs up. If this helped you out, please subscribe. Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye. Things I wish I knew. Now you know. Keep an eye out.